Hi, this is Farhan and welcome back to another video. I can't believe this. I'm saying after 4 years, this lawsuit, which started at the end of 2020, in December 2020, it is officially and finally over as we got the final remarks from the judge. And as you can tell just by looking at the prices here, you can tell who actually came out on top. And as you can see, Ripple did absolutely amazing because the price of XRP has increased quite a bit, around 20% as soon as that news came out. So what exactly happened? Well, if you've been following this lawsuit, if you have not, let me quickly remind you that even though the major point of the lawsuit was over like many months back, basically related to XRP being a security, and the judge said that hey, XRP is not a security, and the sales within retail investors, basically the average people, they are not constituted as a security. That already happened, but what was remaining was what fine was Ripple going to pay related to the institutional investors, because the judge said that hey, Ripple did violate securities law related to institutional investors. And what happened, as you can read from the title here, that Ripple is going to pay $125 million penalty in the SEC case. So you can say like, hey, Ripple is going to pay quite a large fine, but the reality is Ripple was asking the judge that they would pay a fine of 10 million, while the SEC was asking the judge that they would pay a fine of $2 billion. So as you can see, it really favored Ripple at the end, because this is related to Ripple the company, and obviously whatever happens to Ripple the company, it does impact the price of XRP. And as soon as we had that, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, he went on Twitter and he's like, the SEC asked for $2 billion and the court reduced their demand by 94%, recognizing that they overplayed their hand. We respect the court's decision and they have clarity to continue growing our company. This is a victory for Ripple and the industry and the rule of law. The SEC's headwinds against the whole of XRP community are gone. This is very rightfully so. And then we have the legal, the chief legal officer for Ripple. He says a final judgment. This is why it's so important, because this was the final judgment. After this, the lawsuit, it's completely over. He says a final judgment. The court rejects the SEC's suggestion that Ripple acted recklessly, and she reminds the SEC that this case did not involve any allegations of fraud or intentional wrongdoing, and no one suffered any financial harm. She rejects the SEC's absurd demand for $2 billion in fines and penalties. We respect the $125 million fine the court has imposed for certain historic sales to sophisticated third parties. Basically, he's saying that, okay, you know what, we are going to pay the $125 million fine. Obviously, they could have gone back and forth and continued, extended the lawsuit, but I think Ripple is very happy. As you can see, they are going to pay less than 94% of what was actually asked by the SEC. The SEC was asking a crazy $2 billion, and now they are going to pay a fine of $125 million. So let's take a look on overall what has actually happened. So I created this, so let's take a look. So the court ruling is that Ripple Labs did violate for unregistered selling XRP as an unregistered security for institutional investors, and Ripple is going to pay a $125 million civil penalty, and it is restrained from conducting or doing these sales for institutional investors for the future. But it has some leeway. I mean, we will look at how they interpret it and if Ripple responds as well. And the most important thing basically for the average person is that this lawsuit is actually over, and this is why it just came out, the news just came out. I'm quickly made this video to let you guys know what actually happened. And the $125 million they are going to pay a fine for it, and Ripple and XRP, they're just going to continue moving forward. There is going to be no major thing holding back XRP. One of the things a lot of people were talking about, hey, if you are going to get an ETF for XRP, and it seems that there is now a strong chance that it can happen, but obviously nothing is confirmed yet. So let's see how it goes. But again, as you can see just from the price, things are looking very good for XRP and Ripple, obviously. And in the coming days, let's see how the price of XRP moves. But again, I have to mention that the majority of price movement for XRP is not just going to happen because of this lawsuit. I mean, it did play an impact. As you can see, it increased by 20% within like past 24 hours. But the main thing, the price points of what a lot of people want, that is like crossing the $1, $2, $3 mark, is going to be related to the overall market of crypto. For many years, XRP price did not really move accordingly with the price of Bitcoin, with the price of Ethereum, because if you remember in 2018, XRP was the second biggest crypto out there, even higher than Ethereum. But unfortunately, because of the lawsuit, nothing happened. And even we did get these very high bull runs some years back, but XRP price did not really go high, and that was because of the lawsuit. And the lawsuit is officially over. So, well, congrats to the entire XRP community, because this is definitely a great news. And let's see how the price of XRP moves forward.